I think we're going now, I think. Yep, okay, I think we're good. Okay, finally. I don't know what happened there. I swapped out the Ethernet cable. I got rid of the old Ethernet cable. I put in a new one. Hopefully that works. That is a real annoyance because I went live early for a reason, because I wanted to actually talk about the tactics, but hey ho, is what it is. I guess we'll start by going over... Oh, actually, no, I need to tweet out the stream link again because the other one just died. God, that's never happened before, and that really annoyed me. Oh, I've got 2 live streams now. I don't know how to close that one. What do you think of the lineup? It could be better. I'm just about to go through that now. I just need to try and sort some stuff out because I've now got 2 live streams going. I don't know how to stop the other one. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to stay up and I don't know. Okay, so live streams. Also, need to share that stream. I am so unprepared because everything stopped working exactly when I needed it just to not stop working. But that is life. We adjust, we keep moving, and we go forth. I am live again. Right, put that out, paste. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. People are waiting, you idiots, hurry up. Get this live. Post that, post that, post that. Link. And we're good. There we go. So, have a look at the lineups. So, lineups are Robert Sanchez in net, Colwill playing at left back, Thiago Silva at centre back, partnered with Disasi, Reece James starting at right back. The captain has returned. Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Conor Gallagher in the midfield. Raheem Sterling on the left hand side, Nicholas Jackson through the middle, and Cole Palmer off the right. Now, the Tottenham Hotspur lineups is as follows: Vicario in net, Pedro Porro, which I'll get into that in just a second, at right back. Romero, Van der Ven, and Udogie are starting. I heard rumours Udogie wasn't going to be starting, but he is, so I was lied to. Sarr and Basuma in the midfield pivot, with Kulusevski, Madison, Johnson, Brennan Johnson, and Heung-min Son leading the attack. Now, this is going to be quite an interesting game. I have to look at some of Ange Postecoglou's tactics. How are we going to tell him to update the chat on screen? Oh, no. See if I can fix this. Probably not. No, I can't fix this. I can fix this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that by hiding it. And then I need to do this. Do that. Copy that. I'm doing a thing. Oh, come on. You literally did this 5 seconds ago. You should... There it is. And boom. Should be good. Yep. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm not that useless. Well, I am fairly useless, but I'm not that useless. Right. Boom. Fantastic. And then just hide that down there like that. Fantastic. At some point, I will have, like, the classic streamer overlays where I've got animations going on and everything's fantastic and brilliant. But for now, it's very rudimentary. Hello, brother. Please no Sanchez Howlers. That's all I asked for. Well, you're asking for a bit too much. What do you think of the lineup? It's fairly strong. Marc Cucurella and Reece James at left back and right back are like... Oh, no, not left back. Oh, no. Oh. For some reason, I thought Cucurella was starting. No, it's Levi Colwill at left back. Cucurella is on the bench. Personally, I would have started Cucurella, but is what it is. Robert Sanchez, I'm not really too happy about that. Nicholas Jackson starting. Arguably, you could have started Cole Palmer down the middle. Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side and Mikhailo Mudryk on the left-hand side. But it is what it is. I did write some stuff down. As I said, I had a look at Ange Postecoglou's tactics, and I also had a wee look at Spurs' games, the games that they struggled in, and the games that they have conceded goals in. And one of the things I picked up on is their defense seems somewhat susceptible to their defenders' ability to position themselves to win headers. And what I mean by that is a lot of the times, or not a lot of the times, but in the goals that they have considered this season, it's come from a misjudged header from a defender, particularly Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro is going to be one of the main areas we want to we want to focus our attack on. That's why I would have had, if I had the pre-game out on time, which I didn't because I'm an idiot, but I would have had Mudryk starting, and he would have been on that, on the back post, which is also another area that they're fairly susceptible to, back post crosses. We need to be really, really, really careful with their attack, playing it around the back as we like to do sometimes. James Maddison is a pressing demon, along with Heung-min Son, Kulusevski, and I'm sure Brennan Johnson has the legs to put in a good shift. Palmer is coming to the middle anyway. That's how he plays. True. Let's see if I can get this sorted so I can get the timer ready. It's going to be a very interesting game. As I said, I've changed up the camera angle just slightly. Before it was like sitting on my computer, so it would have been, well, you can't see, but it would have been further that way. I've moved it onto the actual monitor, so it should be a little bit nicer, a little bit more close, a little bit more direct, you know. Reece is still rusty, so I hope he is the one. He doesn't do a howler. Disasi is very inconsistent. I personally prefer Colwell as centre-back and Kukurea at left-back. Thank you, Lanang. Dash, Captain James is going to get an assist because when Cole will move more centre, James will have space. True, James will probably work on the overlaps. The one thing I mean, I don't like anything about Spurs, but they've got they've got a decent stadium. I mean, there's been talks about Chelsea not moving to Earls Court. There's been talks of Chelsea moving to Earls Court. I wouldn't be against it. I've been to Stamford Bridge. It's a lovely place. It's got a lot of history, but you know, sometimes like, look at Arsenal. The Emirates it's a great stadium, and there's a lot of atmosphere there, and they've made a lot of new memories there. I mean, they haven't won the Champions League, but you know, it's certainly not out of the realm of possibilities that we can move to Earls Court and then create a new dynasty there, like we did. Well, like Arsenal have done, moving from Highbury to the Emirates. Yes. So kickoff is in 5 minutes, and I am just about ready. If I had that ready, yep. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah. So predictions. I've gone 2-1 Spurs. I think Cole Palmer will get an early goal. Spurs will probably score quite early on in the Spurs will score quite early on in the second half, and then as we go further into the game, more towards the more towards I can't think of the right words for some reason. More towards like the 90th minute, they'll probably get a winner, and then Poch will cry. I don't know, something will happen, but I'm not too confident about this game, not gonna lie, unfortunately. I mean, there's not been much happening this season to give me much confidence. When you really look at the games we've had, I mean, we lost to Brentford, lost to West Ham, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we lost to West Ham. We struggled heavily against the likes of Nottingham Forest, even lost against them. In the games that we should have won, like Arsenal, we were 2-0 up, we managed to bottle that, so we've shown that we can't beat the bad teams and we can't beat the good teams. So I don't know how we're going to get past Spurs here. It's going to be a very difficult game to get through, but we'll see how we do. 3 minutes till kickoff. Okay, let's get this ready. Players walking out. I feel comfortable, to be honest. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying they're confident. It just feels like a game that we're destined to win. I just don't see it. Maybe I'm just a bit too pessimistic. Maybe I'm being a bit too realistic. Get Jackson out of my club. True. I mean, saying that, I'll probably score a brace today. But, yeah, no, we will be after a striker in the January window or the summer. We should have got one in the summer, like a proper striker in the summer. That was just stupid. Even if it was Lautaro Martinez. Right, here's Poch having a nice embrace with Ange. Must be nice speaking to Ange. Brilliant accent. I'm quite a fan of the Australian accent. I wish I had one. I can't do one either, so don't ask me to. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba dum ba dum bum 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 bum. We are creating chances. It's the up front who can't finish. True. We have been absolutely dreadful in front of goal, but I said I was hoping Madrid would start today. He's been doing fairly decent with his finishing, but clearly it was too much to ask. Van der Ven is also quite an interesting player. Oh, that's another point. Van der Ven, it's gonna be difficult to try and outpace him. So goals that we get on the counter attack will be very unlikely. As I said, Van der Ven and Romero, both of them are fairly quick players. Of course, Chelsea have a history with Romero. The hair pull, Marc Cucurella last season with Thomas Tuchel was still in charge. That massive game at Stamford Bridge, that robbery from Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean, the ball partnership strikes again. If we add Wirtz and Victor Osimhen, okay, that's a good question. I'll have a look at the team sheets now. If we had Wirtz and Osimhen, obviously Jackson would be benched, Conor Gallagher would be benched. So we'd have a 4-2-3-1. Of Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez in the pivot, same back line, but just Sterling on the left, Wirtz behind Osimhen, and Cole Palmer on the right-hand side. And then Reece James to press up the field. Wirtz would come more onto the left-hand side. You can't see. But Wirtz would come into more of a left-hand side position. So then it basically be like a triangle formation with Osimhen at the top. You got Wirtz on the left hand side, and you got Palmer on the right. So they both be feeding balls into Osimhen. It would work in theory, and then got either Sterling or Mudryk on the further left hand side, keeping the width, whilst Reece James has bombed up the field, keeping the width on the right hand side. So, pardon me, that's how it would work. Cole Palmer is that silky smooth player we thought Havertz was going to be. True. Havertz was just a weird player though. And I don't think we should compare. I don't think we should compare Havertz and Wirtz. I know they're both Germans from Bayer Leverkusen, but it's just you can't. All right, we're going to be doing the minute silence, I think, in a minute. Obviously, Armistice Day is coming up on the 11th. Today's the 6th. For those of you who don't know. Yeah. Don't forget Christopher Nkunku. He will be coming back soon, apparently. I think they said the Newcastle game they expect him to be back for. Right, we're going to be doing the minute silence in just a minute, so I might go quiet. Why are they playing goofy ass songs on the trumpet? Who died? Couple million people. I don't know if you heard of World War One. It's just a little bit of a remembrance thing we do each year in the 11th of the 11th Armistice Day, the day the war ended, the day the peace agreement was agreed, and that minute silence is just remembering all of the brave men, women, children, whatever, who died during World War One. It's something I like to. I'll try to take it seriously. There's a lot of people who died. A lot of them were young. A lot of them were 16, 17, 18 years old. We weren't supposed to be in the war, but they got in early. No, they didn't get in early, but they just put themselves in. Hang on, get this ready. Tools. Scripts. Time will be starting in just a second. Kickoff will be coming up. Chelsea kick off. Here we go. Brilliant. Chelsea in possession here. Nice and early. Dominating possession. 5 seconds gone. And Pedro Porro has the ball here. Again, that's an area we want to target. Another thing. Oh, hang on. Chelsea won the ball back in the box here. Oh, hello. Early pressure from Chelsea. Nice bit of early pressure from Chelsea. Okay, so one of the things I also want to point out is their goalkeeper, Vicario. He has a tendency to palm the ball away for shots he could usually catch, or when he does palm the ball away, he palms it into dangerous areas. And so if I was Pochettino, why everyone is playing high on... why they're pressing... Well, hang on. Just have the ball here in a good position here, but Sterling has a terrible touch and gives it straight back to Spurs. And that's going to be a foul. So as I was saying, Vicario, their goalkeeper, he has a tendency to palm the ball away into dangerous areas. And so if I was Pochettino, I would have instructed the players to keep an eye on Vicario. Players like Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher, they like to have long shots. So I definitely instruct my attackers like Sterling and Jackson to be aware of any balls that are palmed away and will be falling into dangerous areas to then be tapped in. So that is one of the things I would have brought up in the pre-game, but again, and early in the stream, but again, my Wi-Fi decided to have a little bit of a seizure, so I wasn't able to talk about it then, but we can talk about it now. Spurs have the ball on the left-hand side here. The doggies press very hard at the field. I actually saw a good video by Football Made Simple. Oh, Conor Gallagher, a bit of pressure on Udogie early. Not bad, not bad. Number 38. He's been very good for them, actually, Udogie. He was in my FPL, unfortunately. That's right, I do have Spurs players in my FPL. I am tragic. Is what it is, though. Game's the game. 2 minutes gone here. Not much has happened, thankfully. Because if there were going to be a goal, it'd probably be them scoring early. Although I'd hope it'd be us, but it wouldn't be. Knowing our luck. Brennan Johnson, left-hand side here, plays it through to Udogie. Udogie across. Just pick up the ball here. Lose it again. Back to Sterling, had the ball, just lost it. Caicedo wins the ball, though. Dives over the player. That was weird. And Disasi clears it into the Spurs defence. Whoops. I'm a Chelsea. Another foul here. I don't know about other, but feel like Chelsea is playing good. I just love the way all pressing. I mean, the performances have been good. It's just the results haven't been. That's the only thing. And I think it was it Jose Mourinho who said something along the lines of, as soon as a big team starts accepting performances over results, they're no longer a big team. So, and I agree with that. You know, you can play like prime Barcelona, but if you can't beat Brentford and if you can't beat Nottingham Forest and West Ham, you're in trouble. Spurs have the ball here. One thing I will say about this season is the Spurs title challenge is quite an interesting one that I didn't see coming. In my Premier League prediction, I actually had Spurs finishing 10th. And it's starting to look like Chelsea might finish 10th. And I had Chelsea finishing 5th or 3rd. It depended on who got Caicedo between us and Liverpool. Obviously, we got him, but still, doesn't matter. We're still playing absolutely... Well, we're not getting any good results, so... League table is not going to look too good for us this year, but... I did underestimate them. I'm predicting 2-1 Tottenham. That's what I'm also predicting. Tottenham with the ball on the right-hand side here. Son's through in the box. Son with a shot, and Sanchez saves it. Early shot on target for Heung-min Son. He is going to be a player to look out for. He's very, very good. He's very good. Must be nice having a player like that. He's got a finesse shot rate as well, so we need to keep an eye on that. No, I'm joking. He was well offside, though, so even if he had scored, it would have been chalked off. It is quite a hard, it is quite a difficult instrument to play, the bugle. I remember, I think it was the, who was playing? Someone was playing the other day, and they had like a kid doing it. And he just stopped doing it halfway through. He just couldn't play it anymore. And it was actually quite sad. Y God IFL. What's happened? Life is pain. Have we conceded already? Unlucky Chelsea. Oh, I guess we've conceded already. Well, I thought that was going to happen. Oh well. Kulusevski. Rebounds off of Colwell and 1-0. But apparently I was a stupid little boy for thinking Chelsea couldn't get a result. And now it's 1-0 Spurs. Fantastic. Well. God. Pochettino's probably crying. Tears of joy. Tears of joy. Pochettino's probably crying. Bloody-tastic, eh? Let's try and restore that, shall we? Brilliant. Who's looking forward to Wimbledon next year? I'm certainly looking forward to Wimbledon. I quite like my tennis. Big fan of Andy Murray, although I don't know if he's going to be doing it again. He's fairly old now. He's he's coming up to his 40s now, so hip pain's probably going to be coming in. Why? It was a deflection. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's in the back of the net, mate, so that's just brilliant, though. Great start, guys. 1-0. 1-0. And who are we going to have score goals? Conor Gallagher? Nope. Enzo Fernandez? Nope. Caicedo? Nope. There's no Mudryk. Sterling? Absolutely not. Cross in. This is the last thing we wanted, conceding early. Oh my god, the defence is just getting turned. Oh, Conor Gallagher, what are you doing? Pedro Porro with a shot on target, nearly a goal. God, Conor Gallagher just hesitating in the box, trying to dribble it out of the box instead of just clearing his lines, and loses possession and nearly gives away another goal. Absolute calamity. Fucking bunch of twats, man. Cole Palmer's just sent a doggy there. See what Cole Palmer can do. He's the only one that can score, to be honest. Oh dear. Let's talk about the tennis. I need some time off. Cool. So, Emma Raducanu, I don't know if she'd be playing. She's also... Actually, no. I think she won the... Did she win the US Open and then she had like a stinker of a Wimbledon, or she pulled out due to injury? I can't quite remember. But I also watched the UFC. Boxing was interesting. I was going to do a Fury and Ngannou watch long, but I decided against it. Apologies, I ate before I went live. I also ate quite quickly, so I'd be live. Shout out India. 1-0 gone. 1-0 down, sorry. 8 minutes, 11 seconds gone. And I want to stick a fork in a toaster. It's just one of those games, man. This is going to be a long day. At what point do we start to consider sacking Pochettino? Here are my reasons for sacking Pochettino. One, it was very important for him to win the Chelsea fans over early. Being a former Spurs manager, being so close with the Spurs fans, it was very important for him to get some nice early wins, some impact wins. He failed to do that against Liverpool. He failed to do that against West Ham. He's failed to do that against Brentford. He's failed to do that against Nottingham Forest. Well, 1-0 down to Spurs on his return to Spurs. Yes, we're playing better. However, it was his decision. He was offered he was offered Dusan Vlahovic for 40 million euros plus getting rid of Lukaku. We wouldn't have to worry about Lukaku ever again. He said, nah, mate, I've got Nicholas Jackson up front. We'll be good. They're in the box again. James Maddison, cross into the back post. Colwell gets ahead to it. Straight to Kulusevski. Pulled back into the box. Reece James and Cole Palmer. Let him have at least 2 seasons. What if we get relegated this season? What if we finish 15th? I mean, without Champions League football, we're going to have to sell a lot of players, or at least a lot of players that have high value. That means saying goodbye to Mudryk. If offers come in for Enzo Fernandez, bye-bye Enzo Fernandez. Real Madrid are desperate to sign Reece James. That means bye-bye Reece James. If we give them 2 seasons and then we lose a lot of the important components, then we will never be able to get back in. Well, we'll struggle very heavily to get back into a position where we can actually compete at the highest level. Because we've already spent $1 billion, we're going to have to sell some players eventually. We can't just... What the F is Dasasi doing? I don't know. You guys are ahead of me, so... I think you guys are like a minute ahead of me. Oh, man. I'm just going to take these headphones off. Oh, just take the headphones off. I don't need to listen to this. Oops. Okay. Also, Nathan, aren't Vlahovic numbers mid this season? True, but it would still be a better option up front than Nicholas Jackson. Or we could have got Benjamin Šeško. Well, actually, no, Benjamin Šeško had already signed for RB Leipzig. Ball in. Caicedo. What's he doing? Saved. Right. Caicedo had a chance there. No, it wasn't Caicedo. It was Nicholas Jackson. I don't know why I thought it was Caicedo. And I'm bleeding as well. What is going on? I'm just bleeding up my skull. Oh, terrible start to the day. Not even start to the day. It's 8 o'clock, you idiot. Nice, Eddie. Thank you so much. Thank you. Limited edition. I got this like 5-6 years ago. I've got another childhood hoodie. And me and my friends used to watch TGF a lot growing up, so yeah, I had to get this one, and this is probably like the nicest one they ever released. So I was glad to get it when I did. I remember buying it when I did actually. I think they dropped it at like 9 o'clock, and I had to like step outside because I had like a dishwasher job back then. So I stepped outside for like a couple of minutes just so I could order it, and it sold out within like 17 minutes. It was insane. Just makes me want to cry. True. To be honest, I'm past the crying phase. I'm just in like the anger phase, frustration phase. That's a foul by Enzo Fernandez on Udogie there. That's gonna be another free kick to Spurs. Am I still bleeding heavily? Yep. Ugh. F hell. Oh, thank God. What's happened? Well, I can just smell iron. My ears just started bleeding quite heavily. I don't know why. I just scratched it and now it's all warm. We have such a slow back line. Well, yeah, Disasi, Thiago Silva, Colwell at left back. Instead of starting, an actual left back, he started Colwell there again, and Disasi. Don't know what he's forced Disasi into the side. Not bad. 2-0. Is it 2-0? Oh, I got to hear this. This would be funny. Ball in, Son. 2-0. Brilliant, fantastic. Whoa, what a great manager Pochettino is. Is it? Oh, he's offside. Well, still stands. Ball into the back of the net. Predict the score for this match if we had Nkunku and the whole team. He looks onside. Predict the score for this match if we had Nkunku. So Lavia will be fit. Nkunku. Madrid. Who else? No, that won't be allowed because it cuts off here. He's just offside. He's offside. Yeah, it's off. Still 2-1, 3-1. I just don't think Pochettino has it in him. I mean, he was very good at Spurs because at Spurs... The difference between Chelsea and Spurs, right? Spurs aren't winners, right? Their fans had low expectations going in with Pochettino. Our Chelsea fans, we have massive expectations for our managers, especially after having someone like Thomas Tuchel. So, for a manager to have a start like Pochettino's had, along with being an ex-Spurs manager, he's never ever going to get that time that he needs. Which he needs at least 2 seasons to get going. Which just doesn't happen at Chelsea. You just can't do that. Did Postecoglou need 2 seasons? No. Did Unai Emery need 2 seasons? No. Did De Zerbi need 2 seasons? No. Xabi Alonso definitely didn't need 2 seasons. He's fantastic. He'll probably be the next Real Madrid manager. That's how good he is. Now Spurs didn't win anything. We haven't got a good manager since Tuchel. True. The only good managers who are actually available would be Hansi Flick. Now I know you may say, listen, you got an obsession with Hansi Flick. Shut up, TQT. I understand that. However, Hansi Flick at Bayern Munich, where he was able to properly get his philosophy across, and he was able to sign players, or he was at least able to work with players for a prolonged period of time who he actually wanted to work with. At Germany, you're stuck with it. You're stuck with a national team no matter what. You can't sign players to Germany. That's not how it works. So he was able to work with players he actually wanted to. Tottenham is cooking. Yeah, I mean, I knew this was going to happen. That's why I predicted Chelsea to lose, and everyone was having a go at me. Decisive's not Chelsea level. No, he's not. Do you know who is? Antonio Silva. Brennan Johnson leads off to James Maddison. James Maddison versus Reece James. Reece James wins that battle quite handedly, and ball is cleared away. But I think it's just a brilliant manager. Like his gegenpress in the 4-2-3 one is just out of this world brilliant. Benjamin Šeško would actually be really good under Hansi Flick, because Hansi Flick, his attacking philosophy is all about winning the ball as high at the field as possible, because it closes the gap to goal and it means you've got to do less work basically to put the ball into the back of the net, which makes sense. So under him, he had Thomas Muller. He had, I think Sane. No, was Sane there? Yeah, I think Sane was there by that point. He had Lewandowski, of course, pressing like demons. Muller would actually go up next to Lewandowski to press as a 4-4-2 almost against the defenders, and it worked out quite well for them. They had like one of the highest. I can't remember the exact name of the stat, but the time basically it took them to win back possession, it was like one of the lowest in the league, and that's a good thing. It's like a couple of seconds before they won the ball back from the opponents. It's just that brilliant. Obviously he won 6 trophies in a season. That's more than Pochettino's done in his entire career, as far as I'm aware. He didn't win that many at France. I think he won 1 or 2. Mainly cup competitions, and obviously the league. I think at one point, I think he won the league in his first season, lost it in his second season, and then he was sacked. But I mean, you lose in the league with PSG. There's no excuse. It's literally a one-team season. It's not a one-team league, and he still managed to lose. So I don't know. But pressure has to be on now. Misjudged header from Spurs. I said they would do that, but it's too late now. We're already 1-0 down. And who's going to score? He didn't bring anyone who could score goals other than someone like Cole Palmer, but even then he's still young. It's just stupid. Who's that down? Raheem Sterling's down quite badly. Yellow card shown. Udogi. Oh, dear me. Let's have a look here on this tackle. Was it bad? Oof. You can't really see much there. Oh, studs up. I'm going to try and demonstrate it here. He's instead of tackling like this, like foot down, he's come in like this with his studs up. I should not be showing my feet. What am I doing? I've just realised what I'm doing. I should at least charge for that. I should be charging for that, but you can't do that. He might get a red card here. I'm not going to look at the chat because he might get a red card. Wow, that's dangerous. He could break his leg doing that. Wow, ref. I love Enzo, but he should be dropped for a bit of games. Play Connor next to Caicedo and Palmer in the middle. What's up with Cuckoo? Is he injured? Screenshot it, mate. No. God's sake. That'd be my Twitter profile then. Sod it. No. That'd be kind of funny though. I don't know what I was doing. To be fair, I was actually trying to do a service. I was trying to demonstrate what the tackle looked like, but I just ended up doing myself over there. Sanchez is nowhere near our third keeper. He is not good. No. And a lot of people said no to getting, well, not a lot of people, but a few people said no to getting another keeper. I mean, I was very disappointed when we signed Sanchez. Not gonna lie. No, I don't know what I'm doing with these headphones. It doesn't sound. The audio just doesn't sound very crisp. Wouldn't make a difference to Raheem Sterling washing away. True. True. Mudryk could never have got tackled there. Doggy with another foul. Goal to who, though? It's been a goal, but to who? Chris Kamara. I don't know, Jeff. Has there? A goal. I must have missed that. Ball's played out to Colwill. Header. Oh, they win the header. I'm not looking at the chat. I know there's stuff going on. I'm not looking at the chat. That's a foul on Colwill. Pedro Porro, he's the weak link in their defence, I'm telling you right now. That's a nice bit of play from them. That's a foul. Referee says play on, and Colwill just got... Someone just... Wait, what happened at Colwill? Did you just kick out at him? I don't know what's going on. Is that a goal? I'm not celebrating because I don't... That looked like it came off his hand. And he's not celebrating that much either. Reece James assist, 1-1. Is it a goal? I'm scared to celebrate because I don't know if VAR is going to chop it off. Or either there was a foul in the build-up with Colwill and Romero. What happened here? So Colwill just absolutely shuns Romero, and then Romero kicks him. That's a red card. Romero, red card. Come on, surely. 1-1 Chelsea, I think, unless there's a handball here. Oh, it's come off his hand. That blatantly hits his hand, though. God's sake, we can't score cleanly. That is a blatant handball. I thought so, yeah. That's why I wasn't celebrating, because I was like, oh, that's hit his hand. You can't kick players on the ground. Romero's got to go off. Yeah, I thought it was a handball. That's why I didn't celebrate. Ref, come on. Well, obviously it's a possible handball. You don't need to look at that much. It's more about that red card that we want to know about. If Romero doesn't get sent off, then that's just ridiculous. That's 2 games against Chelsea he should have been sent off for. Well, it's a clear handball. We can move on from this. Whether it's a red card on Romero, that's what I want to know. It's not a goal. Hang on. Is he going to check for the red card? They should be checking for the red card. What's going on? Why is he coming back onto the field? So Doggy should be sent off. So they should have 2 players sent off by now. Ref, come on. What? I don't even have the energy to be angry at this point, man. It's just ridiculous. Why are the referees in this country so fucking Oh, it's played on, so no red card then. No red card, brilliant. I can't wait for this bloody PGMOL apology. Carl Palmer, ball through, poor touch. That's ridiculous. They should be down to 9 men. God, this is gonna be the next battle of the bridge, isn't it? Battle of the bloody toilet seat. It's done. Levy pay the ref, probably. Can't pay for a hair transplant though, can he? They should be down to 9 men. What is this, man? Fernandez shot literally nowhere near the goal. What is this, man? Oh dear me. That's a handball. Lots of handballs today. Chelsea have a good chance here. Ball through. Cut out by... That's a foul though. This is very cagey. TQT for TQT. No, Tottenham 4 foul and Chelsea 8. What joke, man? Did they just ignore the foul that they made? Probably. Oh my god, Chelsea! I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I said I'm a minute behind everyone. I think. Cole Palmer standing over the ball here. 25 minutes gone. 25:55. Oh my god, was that Disasi? Did Disasi just try and kick the ball and it went backwards? How do you even manage that? That's actually quite impressive. That was a clash of heads. He's onside. I think Pedro Porro just gets there. Oh my god. Gallagher, Enzo, shot. Wide again. Goal, goal, goal. Oh my god. Oh my god, disallowed. Goal. I'm hearing disallowed. Goal, Caicedo. Is it disallowed though? I need to stop looking at the chat. I'm just ruining the game for myself. Sterling. Cole Palmer leaves it to Caicedo. Whoa! Finish! Come on! Come on! Referee's blown the whistle. For what? What for? He's offside. How? What is this fucking... Ah! That really hurt. Ooh. That hurt. What happened there? What is this referee doing? They should have 2 players sent off. We've had 2 goals disallowed. It was a handball, yeah, for the first one. Onside. That's fine. That's fine. He's onside. He's on... Oh. What is going on? Was it Nicholas Jackson? What is Gary... what is Gary Neville doing? You. Oh, Romero. What is he on? Oh, fucking hell. Is the referee having a stinker? That's a... Romero should be off. Oh my god. Right, they're checking... Right, here we go. They're checking the goal... Right, hang on. Right, they're checking the goal for offside, but the penalty foul happened before the offside. So even if it's offside, we should get a penalty. Or at least he should be sent off. This is ridiculous. Fucking... I knew something like this was going to happen today, man. We get cheated out of it. 30 minutes gone. There's been 4 goals. 1's been allowed. There should be 2 red cards, both to Spurs. No, 3 red cards, actually. Romero kicking the back of Colwill when he's on the ground. The Udogie challenge, the 2-foot Udogie challenge on the shin of Raheem Sterling, and that from Romero. He's offside. Right, they're looking at the challenge now again. It looks like they're looking at the challenge. The goal doesn't count, but we might get a penalty. Come on, ref, you got hair. Oh my god, what are VR doing? That. Wow. He could break his ankle doing that. Because he's a spiteful prick, that's why. God, I despise Romero, man. He should have been sent off earlier, but... Come on, ref. If the Curtis Jones foul... If the Curtis Jones... Oh, hang on. He's having a look at the monitor. Penalty. Oh, this is ridiculous. What a weird game, man. By the way... Serious foul play. He should be off, man. He should be banned from football for that. He could have killed him. He could have killed him. Romero red. Yes. It's not happened for me yet, but I've seen it in the chat. That's good. Right, they're down to 10 men. Should be down to 9, by the way. Should be 9. Get fucked, Romero, you piece of shit. Such a disgrace of a footballer, man. Yeah. Come on, Michael Oliver. Work those follicles. He's talking to him. Oh, look at the sad expression on his face. See you later. Bye. Twat. He could have killed Enzo with that tackle. Bye-bye. Well, this game just got a whole lot interesting. A whole lot more interesting, sorry. That is ridiculous. God, this is gonna be an interesting game. Who's taking the penalties? Is it Cole Palmer? Him and Son's doing a bit of charades there. Cole Palmer, okay. Why is he still on the pitch? Get off the pitch. You got a red card literally 2 minutes ago. Off the pitch. Bye bye Romero, baby, goodbye. Do-do-do. Bum bottom. Bye bye Romero. Off comes Brennan Johnson. And Eric Dyer comes on for the first game of the season. Interesting change, interesting change. So if I had to imagine, they would now go to a 3 attacking formation. Just trying to think who's playing. Madison. I mean, potentially Madison down the middle with Son on the left and Kulisevsky on the right. Cole Palmer with a penalty. Not looking at the chat. Not going to spoil it for myself. I've actually been pleasantly surprised with Cole Palmer. Very good player. He steps up. So very lucky. Very, very lucky. And he shushes the Spurs fans. Come on. Look at that. They're shushing the Spurs fans. We didn't save it. She nearly saved it. Jesus. I'm telling you, Vicario, he spills a lot of his saves. Oh, that's lucky, but we got it. Right, 1-1. They're down to 10 men. We can take advantage of this, hopefully. Probably not. Chelsea kick off. Oh, not Chelsea kick off. Spurs kick off. 35 minutes gone. So Kulusevski staying on the right, Son in the central position, Maddison just kind of occupying his central position. So they're just gonna leave it actually with no one on the left hand side. Okay. I mean, it does cause somewhat of an imbalance, but yay, Danny Dyer, long ball over the top, back to Vicario. Chelsea with a nice bit of press here. Look at me. Nice work from Gallagher. That's a foul, ref. And Pedro Porro's on the ground holding his ankle, even though it's just fouled Gallagher. I want him to stay on because he's actually a weakness in their team. What happened here? Oh, he's rolled his ankle when he made the tackle. What a shame, eh? Bro, we finna have like 15 minutes stoppage time, no cap. True. At least 6 minutes. But Romero's a dirty player, man. He's a bit like Joey Barton. Clean finish by Nicholas Jackson, sadly offside. Let's have a look here. He looks offside there. Sterling looks offside. He is offside. Thought so. We don't celebrate offside goals. He is offside. What is Raheem Sterling doing, man? He's in the prime of his career and he still doesn't know the offside rule. It doesn't need to be offside there. He can time his run better. He can time his run better. No, 10-man Spurs versus Chelsea here. Conor Gallagher wins the ball back against Sarr. There's a battle going on there. Out wide to Colwill. Enzo Fernandez here. Chelsea just having a bit of possession here. I mean, it would probably be smart playing it down the towards James. Now that they've taken, he's offside again. It won't matter anymore because Vicario got it. But it would probably be wise playing it to James because, as I said, they've not accommodated for losing. Or maybe they have actually. I was supposed to say they haven't accommodated to taking off Brennan Johnson, but it does look like Kulusevski's now playing in his position. So maybe Kulusevski's on the left-hand side, Humenson's down the middle, and James Maddison's kind of playing a bit more centrally with the defender pushing up the field to make up that right-hand spot. Interesting in-game adjustments from Ange. I said this is the Spurs press, though. We got lucky to get out of it. Reece James back to Disasi. He doesn't have that accuracy anymore. I mean, he should still have that accuracy. What is up with Levi's passing? I don't know. Maybe he's just a bit... Maybe he's just not feeling this game. Sometimes that happens for players. He is also still quite young. Don't forget that. That's a foul. Caicedo's hopping about. Maddison versus Thiago Silva runs into a brick wall there. Perhaps Sarr, shot deflected into Sanchez's hands. We're playing too safe and slow against 10 men. Yeah, we need to put the press on them. Conor Gallagher sends Pedro Porro. Again, he's the weakness to their defence. Yeah, we're just kind of slowing down now. Good switch to Palmer. Touch. Headed. Too heavy. He's out. Oh, yellow card here. Is it to Ange? Ange getting a yellow card. Slide tackled Pochettino off screen. We didn't actually see it. Poch is now hobbling, holding his knee. He's a mysterious man, Postecoglou. He looks like a mafia boss, but he sounds like a nice chap. It's like what's it? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Nice bit of link-up play attempted by Spurs there. Chelsea just cut it out in the box, and now Chelsea have possession. Madison's gone down. That's good. I mean, that's not good. I don't celebrate injuries. But in terms of tactically, them losing Madison would be beneficial to Chelsea. I'm not going to deny that. Was it a foul? I don't think it was. I think he got the ball cleanly, and it wasn't as bad. No. He died. He didn't. No one touched him. No one touched him. Maybe he rolled it? No one touched him. He just went down in the box. Either he's trying to get a penalty and he's doing a very bad job at it because we've got a bajillion camera angles showing he didn't get touched, or what? He's also got an interesting head shape, Madison. Did you just call it? I did. I did just call him a mafia. He looks like if you just watch Ange Postecoglou talking with the sound off, you think, oh my god, he's killed people. But when you turn the sound on, you're like, oh my god, he's gonna make me a Vegemite sandwich. Does he come from a land down under? Who knows? But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole thing. I mean, that'd be quite an interesting video, like ranking managers from scariest to most huggable. No, not most huggable. Most approachable, maybe, in a dark alleyway. Son's getting touchy with the referee. Referee's just telling him to pipe down, son. More of that and you'll get a yellow card. I don't care if you think he was onside. There's Gareth Bale. Nice scarf. He's got an interesting bald spot as Gareth Bale. He has, I actually quite like his hair, but he has his hair quite long, obviously, and he's got it tied up. But if you've actually ever seen photos of him without it tied up, where his bun actually is a massive bald spot. It's true, Google it. In fact, I'll Google it right now. Gareth Bale bald spot. Gareth Bale. Shush. Bale. Oh my god, shush. I'm literally muting. Van der Ven's died. He's holding his bum. No, it's his hamstring. There we go. See what I mean? Look at this. Look at that shining. You see that white bit on his head? That's the bald spot. That's ridiculous. There we go. That should be illegal. That should be illegal. Oh, he has fully done his hamstring, and the one thing he relies upon most is, I see it go there. You see it go. Yeah, he's done his hamstring. So, Spurs have now lost their two starting centre-backs. This is a fairly handy start for Chelsea here. On comes Sanchez, Davinson Sanchez, I think. No, it's Emerson Royale. So who have they taken off? They've lost Romero. They brought on Eric Dyer and Davinson Sanchez to play as centre-backs. That is quite rough. Who else is coming on? Number 5. It's Højbjerg. Top making 3 substitutes. That's handy for us. Oh, he's not just pulled it. I think he's torn. I think he's torn his hamstring. That's him out for a long time. He's done a Reece James there. He's done a Reece James. I wouldn't be surprised if Reece James helps him off and gives him some tips on recovery. Dude, Davinson Sanchez is in Turkey. Is he? Oh dear. Honestly, I didn't know. I thought it was still at Spurs. Poor Mickey. I know, but you know, Disney's kind of gone downhill, so you can't really put the blame on him. He's dead. Yeah, true. So Maddison's coming off. Interesting. James Maddison's coming off. Wow. The only he's fully torn. He's literally being carried off the field. The only thing is though, if we go on to win this game, there will be questions raised as to whether or not this is a fair reflection on Pochettino's ability to coach a good team. My reason being for that is Spurs have now had a player sent off. They've lost both of their two main midfielders. They've had to take off two attackers. And it's been a crazy game all round. We have our own Mickey and Mudryk. Mudryk's on the bench, isn't he, actually? He can come on. Mudryk can play now, actually, because Van der Ven's gone off injured. That's the ball in the back of it. Hang on. 12 minutes at a time. Oh, good ball across to Jackson. Just cut out. Yeah, Mudryk needs to come on, actually, now. Mudryk's on the bench. He should come on. Mudryk should come on for Sterling, because Sterling doesn't know the offside rule. And Mudryk doesn't need to go offside. He doesn't need to start his run early because he can outpace literally anybody. Usain Bolt, easy. But who do you sub off to get Mudryk in? Sterling. He's been horrific. Sterling. I mean, he had a goal, but it came off his hands, so you can't really do much about that. Ball into the back post, straight into Vicario. I'll take off Sterling. We need that pace, and he's not timing his runs well. That's a good tackle there. Chelsea showing off their strength here. Hunting Spurs down like dogs. And we were people cleaning up Chernobyl. Jackson for Mudryk. I mean, Jackson's not been too good either, to be fair. And then, what would you do then? Play Cole Palmer. What would you do then? Gallagher kind of as a central attacking cam. Cole Palmer down the middle. Raheem Sterling probably on the right-hand side. And then Mudryk on the left, I guess. Bam, 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 bam. Who's excited for Christmas? I'm excited for Christmas. Watched my first Christmas film the other day while I was editing the Verts breakdown. The Polar Express. Very interesting. I didn't realise it was Josh Hutchinson who played Hero Boy, as he's known. He's not actually got a name, the boy in the Polar Express. He's just known as Hero Boy. Which, at some point, you got to put blame on the parents for giving your child a name like that. Nearly a through ball there to Sterling. I mean, that's just horrific parenting. James, nice touch. Cross. There you go. He crossed in a very good ball there, and Vicario just spills it in front of him, and he's completely exposed. If there's a tap in, it's a tap in. We need to do more of that, because Vicario, he loves to palm it in front of him, and he just leaves him completely open to just shots into the back of the net. Where is the movement in the box from Jackson? He's shit, mate. I think Raheem has been unlucky. Some of the passes have been delayed, overhit. Sterling is a big threat regardless. Yeah, but so is Mudryk in a game like this. I think Mudryk is more of a threat. 49 minutes gone, 12 minutes at a time, so we will go until 57 minutes. What a first half of football. 1 red card, should be 2, a penalty, 4 goals, 2 accepted. Actually, no, 5 goals. No. I can't remember now. There was an offside goal at some point. Nah, I actually dare Chelsea to not win this game now. Yeah, if we lose this game, then I don't know how he's offside. Right. Here's a question to the chat. If I'm actually going to do a poll. If we lose this game at this point, Poch out. Yes or no? Start poll. If we lose against 10 men Spurs. because I want to see how this goes. Poch in. Poch out. There you go. Get voting. I want to see. I want to see. No, I can't see because the thing's hiding on my screen. Oh, that was a mistake. How do I hide that? Oh no. Oof. I can't hide it for some reason. That was a rookie mistake. Why have I done that? Okay, fairly unanimous for Pochin. We shouldn't even draw. We need to win. Yep, absolutely. Spurs lost 2 of their best defenders and 1 of their best attackers. We can't lose this. We'll find a way. Don't worry. We will find a way. We always do. Sterling was so zesty after that tackle. He's always zesty. Look at the way he runs, man. Then we got Sanchez doing that. I don't know what Sanchez has done. It's probably something bad, isn't it? He's got such an interesting running style. It must be so painful in his lower back. I tried doing it. Well, don't try to do it. I've tried doing it once, a Raheem Sterling run, and it kills your lower back. Raheem Sterling dived, though. Oh, Udogie miscontrolled the ball, and it goes out for a throw-in. Unlucky Chelsea. Ooh, something's happened. I'm having a sip of water. Chelsea is watching Chelsea's thirsty work. As a true fact, I spit water on my chair. Idiot. Is that water or is that blood? That might be blood. I think that's blood, actually. I have full belief in Chelsea winning this, don't get me wrong. I mean, in theory, it's our game to lose. Son just can't get past Disasi. Disasi does fairly well there, loses the ball though. Emerson, on Basuma. That's a fairly decent cross, outside the boot cross. Sarr. Chelsea doing a good job closing down the passing lanes here. Chelsea win the ball back. Conor Gallagher can play through Jackson. Jackson plays it past to Emerson Royale. I keep wanting to say Udogie. Enzo finds Reece James. Cole Palmer to his right. Plays him through. Cole Palmer versus Udogie. Onto his left. Lays it off for Reece James. Reece James into the box. Cross! Cut out by Spurs. Ooh, fight. Ooh, who? Oh, I'm excited for this. Jackson, what are you doing? He's just pulled him down. He's going to get a yellow card for that. Yeah, it's just been booked. Jackson's been booked. Oh, Colwell fighting. Conor Gallagher. Suplex City. Basuma. Basuma loves putting his hands on people who don't consent to it, doesn't he? This is the Battle of the Bridge Part 2. Except it's not at the bridge. It's at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, whatever it's called. Colwell going to get booked. Yellow card to Sarr. Yellow card to Colwell. No need to get yellow card there, Colwell. Still 3 minutes left to go in the half. 2 minutes, sorry. What is Colwell doing? He doesn't, I mean, it's Spurs, so fair play, lad, but he doesn't need to get into that altercation. He's just given himself a yellow card for no reason, basically. 2 minutes left. I mean, it wasn't violent conduct. Violent conduct would be kicking, punching, scratching someone's eyes, like just shoving each other's. Not really violent. It's just kind of rough play. Oh my god, Reese may get red. Oh my, why? There's no reason. VAR's checking something. Violent conduct to Reece James for what? Oh no. Check complete. No red card. Very lucky. Absolute there's no reason to be doing that. No reason to be doing that. We have a massive advantage here. They're down to 10 men, basically 9, because they've lost Romero and Van der Ven. Losing Van der Ven's like losing another player, basically. No matter if you bring, even if you bring another player, he's that important to their defense. That pace is just brilliant. But they've lost him. Him and Son now against Reece James. Reece James just slaps him up. Disasi charged down, just sends him. Disasi, you're playing with fire, my friend. Okay, Sanchez clears his lines. Coming up to half time now. I'm sure the referee will be glad to blow the whistle. Ball goes out for a throw in for Chelsea. No red card, half time. Oh, okay, cool. Half time. Interesting half. 1-1. 10 men against 11. It could be 10 men against 10. Reece James is very lucky. I mean, no one could have predicted this happening. Pedro Porro is saying someone's diving, probably Raheem Sterling. Spurs players are getting into the ear of the old referee, and I'm not listening to We Buy Any. What is Micah Richards doing? If you could see what Micah Richards is doing on my screen right now, you would be very confused. Strange dance moves. End of the first half. Let me hear your thoughts. Interesting first half. Again, no one could have predicted that happening. As Reece James is lucky to still be on the pitch. Romero should have been sent off early. Udogie should have been sent off early. That was a reckless challenge. Took a flipping hour. It actually did, basically. Took an hour to play that half. We buy. Yeah, no, that was ridiculous. I have that We Buy in a car. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Chelsea have looked fairly good. The pressing's been good. That's the thing, though. Chelsea, no matter what manager we have, in big games, we turn up anyway. Because there's only so much a manager can do with tactics. If the players actually want to perform and they actually care about the result and they have that in them, they will play good no matter what. They'll just perform. Because even if you're playing just the bog standard 4-2-3-1, no real tactics, no real like pressure tactics, they will still put everything into it. They'll put 100% into it, and they will still perform to a high level. So you could have a poor manager and still play well. I'm not saying he's a poor manager. I'm not continuing my agenda. If you want to call it an agenda, I just think we'll get to that topic another day. But interesting first half again from Chelsea. It'd be interesting to see what we do in the second half. If anything, I think Pochettino is just telling the team right now just to calm the fuck down and not get anybody sent off, because that's the last thing we need. We have a big advantage now. If we throw that advantage away because of a silly foul or a silly tackle, then that's just stupid and on us. I'm not really too sure if he'd make any changes. If I was in charge and if I could make a change, I'd actually probably take off. I would actually probably take off Jackson and bring on Mudryk, and then play Cole Palmer as false 9 kind of striker, with Conor Gallagher behind him, Raheem Sterling on the right, and Mudryk down the left. I'd say we haven't been playing particularly well at all. Sloppy, rushed, clumsy, and not thought. In my opinion, we can do so much better. Yeah, I think there's a lot of emotions in this game. Spurs definitely bringing the heat. They're bringing a lot of dangerous tackles. I mean, they've already had a player sent off, and so and because they're playing in that way, they're leaving themselves open. And so we see a chance basically, and we're trying to take it as soon as possible. But I think that's what's going on basically. We're seeing. Oh, I need to restart the timer actually. Reset. Yeah, so we see an opportunity, and we're just taking it as quickly as we possibly can. Basically, that's what's happening right now. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we do in the second half. As I said, we'll probably come out a lot calmer. There'll be a lot more passing. We'll probably just try and take control of the game. But in my opinion, that's actually that might actually be our downfall, because it's in the games where we've taken control and we're controlling possession that we actually struggle to score. Because then teams just go into a low block, or they fulfill their defensive positions, and then we find it very hard to break that down. If we play a little bit more open, yes, we're risking a goal on the other end, although they have taken off two of their main attackers, if not their best attacker in James Maddison. They took off Brennan Johnson and James Maddison, so they're losing that attacking threat. It's just Heung-min Son and Kulusevski on now. So in theory, it would actually be beneficial for Pochettino to continue playing open, playing open football instead of playing controlled football, because then both teams will open up, but I think we would have the better chance of scoring, as we have all our attackers on the field, whereas they only have two. Again, I would take off Nicholas Jackson for Mykhailo Mudryk come the second half, but that's just me. Not really too much, not really too sure what to say now. This is such a great game, nevertheless. Prime Barclays ball. Yes, I missed the Barclays Premier League. It's been ages since it's been like this. I actually want to listen to what they're saying on the punditry. Let's have a listen in. Brilliant stuff from Spurs. Shush. I mean, yeah, they started the game a million miles an hour. The Kulusevski goal here. Let's have a look. Nice play out from the back, out wide to Maddison on the left-hand side. Caicedo tries to cut him down. Unable to. Balls played through the middle of the field over to the right-hand side. Complete switch of the sides. Kulusevski just shot, and then Colwell just deflects off the back of Colwell. Colwell could have done more there just to cut him down, cut down the angle, but he turned his back and the ball deflected off his back. Not too much he could do there, but that's what it is. Over here. What they say about the doggy challenge? Do they believe it was a red card? It's a rash challenge. It's a dangerous challenge. We need a Mudryk. We need a Mudryk for the cutting sides. It's calling for it. Yeah. I'd actually take off Jackson. Ow. Ooh. So, the kick when Colwell got kicked in the back of the leg by Romero, it's been called petulant. But players have been sent off for less. Yeah, four disallowed goals in the first half. That's insane. I mean, that's quite a good finish from Caicedo there. To get that into the bottom corner, that's lovely. From Caicedo, that long-range shot. Good shot. Through the legs of Nicholas Jackson there. But thank God they actually checked it on VAR for the Enzo Fernandez tackle, and Romero got sent off. Rightfully so. Just a second. It's locked. Yeah, it's locked. Romero, no matter what, that was 2 yellows. True. Oh dear. Cole Palmer, he should continue taking up penalties. That's a good penalty. A naughty night in North London. Interesting. That's a very journalistic headline. I quite like to study journalism. I studied business for a year and a bit. I mean, it was alright. I wouldn't say it was fun. He had to lead the pitch. True. He was a danger to the general public, let alone the players on the field. He's just not a very nice person, is Romero. Also, I'm not sponsored by these guys at all, but these are very handy if you got a phone. Well, everyone has a phone, but you can also have your MacBook on here. It's called Lamical. I bought it on Amazon. See if it will focus. Lamical. The little phone holders, but they're brilliant. Look how big that is. Yeah, so you can have your phone on here. It pops out like that. So you can have your phone on there like that. It's really handy, but it folds all the way down. Watch this. So that comes in like that. Boom. Then this bit comes down like that. And you can just put it in your pocket. It's really handy. It's about the size of a wallet, basically. I mean, that's the size of my mouse. And that's the size of that. It's actually smaller than a mouse. It's actually really good. And look how it goes really flat as well. Like that's the size width of a thumb, basically. They're actually quite handy. If we don't get these 3 points, it is over. I need that win. Believe me, we need that. Yeah. I mean, even if it's a draw, that's unacceptable. 10 men. Arguably been the better team since the Kulusevski goal. So, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. When does the second half start? I'm concerned. I mean, one of the benefits if we win this game is obviously the points on the table, but also Mikhailo Mudrik's showdown card on FIFA gets a nice boost as well, so that's handy. I'll be looking forward to using that card, actually. He's really good. He's got an 85 card, and he's really good, but with the... yeah. And with the upgrade, it'd be really, really good, so... I mean, if we get 3 points, where do we go in the table? Let's have a look here. You are my Chelsea, my lovely Chelsea. You make me happy when skies are grey. So, 3 minutes until the second half starts. Let's have a look at the old table. Kukurea going through an individual warm-up. Good. I would take off Disasi and move Colwell into the left centre-back position and have Kukurea come on at left-back. So if we win today, then we go up to... Well, we're 12th at the moment, so we'd be on 15 points. We would go up to 10th. We would overtake West Ham and Crystal Palace. We'd still be behind... Brentford, Man United, Brighton, Newcastle, Aston Villa. Aston Villa are 5th. Fair play to them. Do 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 bum 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 bum. Might actually light a candle. Watch me set fire to the microphone. That would actually be handy for my channel. Idiot streamer lights microphone on fire. How do I dispose of this without setting fire to the house? Is the house yet? Actually, put it over here. There we go. No fire starting in here. Well, unless Mudryk scores. Fantastic. Bum 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 boo dee 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 dee. Let's have a wee poll going. I've got a poll idea. Engage with my audience. Yep, start poll. Striker in the summer. Striker. Osimhen. For say £130 million. Or Benjamin Šeško. Benjamin Šeško. I just have Šeško. Šeško for let's say they demand that. There you go. Putting a cheeky poll in. There you go. See how you react to that. See who you guys want in the summer. Do 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 do. I keep seeing that clip on Twitter of that Chelsea fan singing that song, and it's stuck in my head now. I mean, there's worse songs to be stuck in your head. You could have a Taylor Swift song stuck in your head. I mean, I'm a big fan of Benjamin Šeško. I'm obviously a massive fan of Victor Osimhen as well, but Benjamin Šeško, I think, is going to be the next big thing. He's fairly decent now. He's not getting very many minutes at RB Leipzig, but he's basically on loan because there's so many big teams that are after him. I think Arsenal are after him. Man United were sniffing around him at one point. We're obviously monitoring him quite closely. Who knows? Maybe Real Madrid might be after him. So he is quite a good player, and we'd be wise to keep a close eye on him. In fact, I should probably vote. Can I vote on my own thing? No, I can't. Let me just double check actually. But maybe I can. Maybe I can, so it'll go away. I'll vote for who I think we should sign. I wonder who's still watching the other stream. There's still 3 people watching the stream that broke. Maybe they've walked away from the screen. No, I can't. Oh, I can vote. No, I can't. No, I can't. Never mind. You are my Chelsea. Okay, I send that there. 11 votes, 81% for Osimhen, 18% for Šeško. Kukureya's coming on for Kukureya's coming on for... Kukureya's come on for Levi Colwill. Interesting. Levi Colwill's not had the best game. I would have taken off to Sassy, but... Interesting. Okay, let's see how they're starting. Spurs kick off. I mean, Levi Colwill wasn't having his best game, so I understand why, but still... Ooh. There we go. It's off by like two seconds, I think. Kukureya, great pass, Kukureya, wow. Cole Palmer, Chelsea looking for runners. Ali, Nicholas Jackson is 50 years offside. Never mind, he was actually onside. I thought it was off. From that angle, he was off. Alright, Chelsea are here. Spurs coming out with a 4-3-2 formation. Very defensive. Just basically looking to hold on to this draw. Oh, no, they're going to play a low block. I've just realised they're going to play a low block. Basically. Oh, no. This could be our undoing. Pedro Porro. Mudryk should be on, man. Mudryk should be on for Sterling. Very stable formation considering they're down to 10 men from Spurs. 4-3-2 formation with Kulusevski and Son leading the attack. Okay, he had a run on the right-hand side, but Thiago Silva just didn't pass it. Conor Gallagher here. He's got runners. He finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, Reece James. Oh, Cole Palmer! Shot! Just goes wide. Nearly. Who would you say Cole Palmer is comparable to in the Arsenal squad? I think someone like Martin Odegaard. I think he's a bit more central than a player like Bukayo Saka. Because he's not comparable to Havertz. That'd be insulting. Kukurea. The only thing is, though, we don't get to see any revenge from Kukurea against Romero, where he just, like, pulls his hair. And when he's on the ground holding his head, he gives him a bit of, you know, have some of that, you know. We won't see that. Odegaard, yeah. Yeah, Odegaard. For a split second, I thought my graphics card caught fire. It was just the candle reflecting off my PC. I was like, oh shit, no, never mind. I don't have a fire extinguisher, so it would have been a ropey moment. Well, if I had to guess what's going to happen, Mudryk will come on in the 60th minute. It'll probably be for someone. It'll probably be for like someone we actually wanted to keep on and not Sterling. That's the only thing, though. It'd be like a strange substitution. Bruno Fernandes caught in possession here. Son, right, straight into Disasi. Very lucky there. Enzo needs to wake up a bit. Kukurea leading the attack on the left-hand side here against Pedro Porro. Deflection comes off of the knobhead. And is that for a throw-in or a corner? Let's have a look. Yeah, Enzo Fernandes just caught in possession there. Disasi does well. That's a poor pass. It was a throw-in. Kukurea's got the ball now. And the referee's called a halt to full-time. Oh, it was offside. Not full-time. Halt to the play. You are my Chelsea, my lovely Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. I need this Mudryk upgrade on FIFA. 87 Mudryk, imagine. That's a nice car. Ineos Grenadier. Oh, Cole Palmer. Silky smooth. Enzo. Palmer made the run. Fernandes didn't see it, I don't think. Or he maybe saw it and just didn't play it. Kukurea. Cross attempt. Just kept him. Long range ball to attempt. And we've done alright there. Son's not going to get anywhere near that. 50 minutes gone. Sterling here. Weird shot. Weird shot from Sterling. Was there a deflection? As expected, Chelsea will kind of slow down here in the second half. It got quite touchy. Oh, hang on. Chelsea have a chance here. Poor ball from Dyer. Gallagher picks it up here. That's a foul, ref. Thank you. Bissouma. Again, laying hands on someone without their consent. That's terrible. What are you doing, son? He's lucky he didn't stamp on his back there. He would have been sent off for violent conduct. Come on, Chelsea. Interesting position here. Reece James, Conor Gallagher standing over the ball. Nicholas Jackson's waiting in the box. He's offside currently. Dasasi on the further back. Reece James has taken it. Is he going to try and go for a shot? Nope. Just goes out for a goal kick. That's pretty pathetic. Dasasi wasn't ready for that, I don't think. He didn't look ready. Excuse me. Oof. Chisasi's just had his pockets picked there from Kulusevski. Kulusevski plays Son through. Chugga Silva, don't know how he's managed to get there before him. Aging like fine wine, apparently. Some slick passing lanes there. Nice. Oh, ref, that's a foul from Kulusevski. There we go. Well done, Disasi. Just with the free kick here. 53 minutes gone in their own half. I'm tired. Yeah, Spurs will come out in the second half very good. Again, considering that they're down to 10 men. Now it's like a 4-2-3 formation here. Although, Chelsea played the ball over the top here. Raheem Sterling's got it. Is Raheem Sterling offside? Onside? Oh, he's absolutely sent Pedro Porro there. Shot headed away. Enzo. Pull back. Referee! Okay. That looked like a foul to me. Referee's played on. Kulusevski on the right-hand side with the ball here. Kulusevski's... Oh, he's in the box. Udogi? No, that's not Udogi. That's Basuma. Shot blocked. Gallagher out wide to Enzo. Enzo finds Reece James. Or Reece James. Raheem Sterling. What am I saying? Right, Chelsea with a chance here. Come on. Stay on side, Jackson. Jackson, stay on side. Cole Palmer. Raheem Sterling. Get him off the field, man. Get him off the field. Is Udogi off? Are they down to 9 men? He should have been off in the first half. That's brilliant. Yep. Bye-bye, Udogi. Referee's like, come on, son. What are you doing? Get up. Wow. 9 men. Bye-bye, Udogi. Now then. Things just got interesting. In the wise words of Joe Rogan, things just got real interesting. Spurs down to not 2 men. Spurs down to 3 men now. Ange Postecoglou has actually come on for himself. No, 1-1, 54 and a bit minutes gone. Ange Postecoglou is doing this, and I understand why. That's quite handy for us actually. Okay. So now is when we bring on Mudryk, because now they're down to 9 men. Imagine 9 men they've lost the fastest defenders as well. They've lost the 2 main centre-backs. One of them through red card, one of them through injury. He's done his hamstring. Now they've just lost Udogi, one of their strongest defenders. Ball's whipped in. Was that in? How has Jackson not scored? Jackson with a brilliant chance, and he just... What is he doing? This guy can't play football. Oh, God, he's stuck in Villarreal. He is so shit, isn't he? That's not even a confidence thing anyway. That's just being stupid. What is he doing? Right, they're down to 9 men. If we lose this... Mudryk coming on. Mudryk's coming on. See, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Mudryk against this defence. They've lost their fastest defenders. They're down to 9 men. Pedro Porro's a weakness in that defence. Come on, Chelsea. Ball over the top. Enzo. Bad touch. He was offside. And he's gone down. And Enzo's gone down. Has he pulled something? Mudryk coming on. Mudryk looks ready. Come on. Michu's coming on for Enzo. Okay. Bring on Washington. Yeah, David Washington would have scored that. My nan. Not the goalkeeper. My actual grandmother would have scored that. Mudryk looks like a cross between Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm very jealous. Come on, Chelsea. Simple header. What's Jackson done? Has he done it again? In behind, Jackson. What? He's so shit, man. Cole Palmer shot saved. Whoa, what? They're just shoving over Mudryk in the box. What is going on? He was offside, but how has he not scored that? He's so bad. Oh, God. Can't time his run for shit. One-on-one with the keeper, still misses. He waits until he's like 2 feet away from him before he shoots. He is not a striker. If we don't score in the next 10 minutes, we'll lose. Yeah, we will. There'll be some sort of bad pass back from Thiago Silva or Disasi, and then someone will just tap it in. Come on, Chelsea. That's not a foul. He got the ball, ref. Lull in the game here. Lull in the game. Lots of throw-ins. Mudryk wins it. Disasi. Finds Reece James. Jackson offside. Reece James through! Reece James through! Oh, no, it's not Reece James. It's Raheem Sterling. I thought Reece James was pressing hard at the field there. To be fair, the quality... I mean, it's not a radio station this time. I've actually got this legit, but... A 2-1 win is even poor from us. The amount of spaces... Yeah, no, this should be like 3-1, 4-1 by now. The amount of chances we've had... Jackson should have 2 goals, 3 goals. Reece James across the face of goal. He's a deadly right back, isn't he, Reece James? I hope he doesn't go to Real Madrid. That would kill me inside. Right, they're bringing on Bentancur, who, as many of you may remember, was the player who fouled Havertz before the first Spurs goal. Very controversial against us when Tuchel, just before Tuchel got sacked. Sarah's off. And Oliver Skip, who I think scored against us actually last time we played them. So Bentancur and Skip on. 60 minutes gone. I'm bringing all my CFC, burning all my CFC shirts if we don't win this game. Bit of over an exaggeration, I would say, but I'll be frustrated. I understand your frustration. But this would be ridiculous if Chelsea don't score another goal. It'll be down to Jackson, because Jackson's had so many good chances and he's fluffed them all. Don't talk to me about confidence. Because Mudryk didn't have very much confidence. And you know what? He kept working. We can't play a simple through run. Probably. Well, Enzo Fernandez is off now, and he's one of the best at doing that. So that's probably going to hamper our ability to do that. Wirtz, on the other hand, if Wirtz was playing, we'd be kushti. Ball over the top to Son. Sanchez has come out to claim it. Goes out for a goal kick. Come on, Chelsea. Spurs playing a very high line, literally at the halfway line. Which is very interesting considering Mudryk's on the field. Shit pass. That was really bad. Come on, Chelsea, press. They've literally got 9 men on the field. Press. They've got limited passing options. There you go. Honestly, the through balls have been shocking. Again, we've lost Enzo Fernandez now. We got a lot of runners on the field, not very many passes. That's the problem. Sterling through. He's onside. Shit touch. He's so bad, man. £325,000 a week, by the way. £325,000 a week for Raheem Sterling. That's ridiculous, man. He should be sold as soon as possible. We should get like Kubo. Apparently Kubo's got a €60 million release clause, which isn't too bad for a player of his quality, especially in today's market. But, or Mudryk, foul. Unneeded, unnecessary. 63 minutes gone. Still 1-1. Somehow. Oh dear. Mudryk. Nice play from Mudryk. Good ball through. Doesn't matter because Vicario comes and collects it. That was a good play. That was a good play from Mudryk there. Chelsea need to keep the pressure on. I'd love to see someone fake a through ball only to put it over the goal. Yeah, that'd be great. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Mudryk. Great pass. One of the best passes I've ever seen. You should have seen it. Gallagher finds James on the far post. Nice chest touch. Back to Caicedo. Cucurella. Mudryk in the box. Outside the foot cross. Nice. Win that. Won the header. Reece James. Gallagher. Recycling it back. To James. Cross into the box. Cut out. Goes out for a corner. Corner taken quickly. Origi! No. Caicedo finds Cole Palmer. Back to Cucurella playing in a central defensive position here. Thiago Silva. Back to Caicedo. Not much going on, just recycling the ball around the 9 men behind. Oh my god. It's the low blocks. We're not scoring. They're playing a low block. Mudryk, cross, poor cross. The way Haaland would be feasting in this game, true. I mean, Haaland would have 2 goals. I mean, that Jackson header was just perfect for Haaland. Haaland would have scored that. Do you know why? Because instead of hitting it into the ground and bouncing it over the crossbar, he'd have actually headed into the back of the net. See, Haaland knows how to score goals. And unfortunately, our strikers don't. Must be nice. "65 minutes gone, still 1-1. If Chelsea don't score, that is a travesty. Not being able to score against 9 men Spurs when they've lost their best defender in Van de Ven. They've had Maddison taken off. Mudryk's in behind here. He's offside. Jackson has to take a touch every time. Yeah, because he's shit. I don't know why Pochettino thought he was good enough to to be the starting striker this season. Nah, what the fuck am I watching? Can't shoot first time. I mean, it's the 66th minute, 45 seconds, so I might see this Jackson chance. People are talking about in just a second. He's got the ball here. Lays it off to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer attempts a back heel, but would have been offside. Jackson comes back onside. Cucurella makes a run, though. And he's onside. Cucurella. Oh, Jackson. What is he doing, man? Take that first time. I see what I mean there. I'm telling you right now, if they had Sanchez in net and not Vicario, it would be 4-1 Chelsea. Sterling's just not even trying to get back on side. Cole Palmer. Crowded out. Caicedo. Reece James on the right-hand side. He's offside. He's offside. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is he doing? Vicario's gone down. Is he injured or is he just wasting time? Let's have a look. You should have laid them off. Oh, I took the shot to the face. Oh, dear. Vicario's died. At least 70 minutes gone. 20 minutes to score against 10 men. Will we do it? No, because we've got Nicholas Jackson up front and Raheem Sterling. We can't decide what to do next. Nicholas Jackson can't finish his dinner. And he has to take 5 touches before every shot. And Sterling is just terrible in front of goal. Oh, dear me. Vicario's wasting time here. Need a proper number 9. Jackson is shocking. Absolutely agree. Very stressful game. Just want to say keep up the content. Thanks so much. Cheers from Texas. Shout out Texas. I'd love to visit Texas. I was about to say I was looking at homes in Texas, but it's a nice area to live in. Very wide open, I've heard. It's a very large area. Houston apparently is quite nice. And apparently the tax laws are brilliant as well. So, no. But it is a lovely place. I do have family in America, but I've always liked the States. I like the idea of living in the States. Although I like the idea of living somewhere like Wyoming. We've got those big mountains and nice picturesque views. Or even upstate New York. I quite like the idea of living in upstate New York. It's where they filmed A Quiet Place. I quite like that film. Have you guys seen A Quiet Place? John Krasinski, Emily Blunt. The deaf accent, Millicent something. I think that's her name. But yeah, it's a great film, and it looks like a lovely place to live. So, but yeah, shout out Texas. 70 minutes gone here. 71 minutes gone. Conor Gallagher just doing what Conor Gallagher wants. Chelsea playing without any confidence now. We've lost all confidence playing against 9 men. Brilliant, well done, guys. Spurs are just trying to waste time now. Ugh. Chelsea aren't scoring again. Oh, but thank you so much, Victor. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll try my best. Mudryk, that's poor from Mudryk there. And he's going to get booked, maybe. He didn't need to do that. No, he's not going to get booked, but it's a foul. Dear me. Oh my god. Right, the Spurs players are diving now. Spurs players are diving. They just want to waste as much time as possible now. God, I hate Spurs, man. He's diving. Ref, book him for diving. This referee is a bloody joke. Oh my god, this guy's such a prick. Stamp on his throat. We should start diving now. See how they bloody like it. Goal. To who, though? That is the question. Is it onside? Ball through. Højbjerg wins the ball there. Not looking at the chat. Kukurea picks up the ball here. Not looking at the chat. I'm seeing messages pop up, but I'm not reading them. Okay, so that out wide to Reece James. Cole Palmer. Jackson wants the ball. He's not going to get it. Kukurea makes a run. Caicedo. Back to Disasi. Looking for runners. Jackson's offside. Sterling. Palmer. Sterling through. Sterling's through. Sterling's through. Jackson. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 Chelsea. Come on. Come on. That's quite big. That's quite big. Right. I'm not getting too excited because I know Chelsea. I know Chelsea. Yeah, there's no chance Jackson misses that. That was on a silver plate for him. Wonder how Pedro Porro is feeling. Was that diving worth it, eh? Come on, Chelsea. I'm not getting too excited. He's onside. Here we go. Oh my god, if they don't win this now, I know. Hate VAR. Is VAR looking at it? Well, they will be because it was very tight. Still get worried with Jackson being there. I don't blame you. He's missed them before. Bring another sense back. I'm sure. I don't even care. No, I say keep the pressure on. Possible offside. They're checking offside. That's a mad angle. The ball's already left his boot there. He's onside. Yeah, he's onside. He's onside. They've already checked it. He's onside. Alright, that's a goal. Come on, Chelsea. Right, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. They've had chances. Even with 9 men, they've had chances. Malagusto's coming on for Reece James. That's a good 76-minute shift from Reece James. Captain James. Actually, it was longer than 76 minutes because we had 12 minutes at a time, so... 89. He's basically played 90 minutes as Reece James. That's good for him. On my days, my heart, bring on a centre back now. Did we nearly concede? I'm telling you, it's not over, but we need to keep on them. Wait, mate. Oh, thank God. Okay, something happens. Okay, we got a free kick into the box here. Deep. Header on. Is he off? He's offside. I'm telling you, man. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's Cucurella should be on him. That's Cucurella's man. He's just completely unmarked. He is offside, but he's completely unmarked. The way Spurs create chances from nothing, yeah, it's natural for them. That's why I really didn't celebrate the Jackson goal, because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Well, he's offside, ref. What? It comes off his head. Oh, they're going to say because it comes off of Disasi's head or something. Are they going to try and say it comes off of Disasi? And so it doesn't matter if he's onside or offside. It comes off a Chelsea player. Oh my God. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. I'm not looking at the chat, so I don't know what's happened. He looks offside. The only thing I would think that they'd be checking for would be if it comes off of a Chelsea header, because then it comes off because then the ball's played by a Chelsea player, so it doesn't matter if the player's onside or offside. They're clear to play. But he's clearly offside there. Malagusa's not playing him on. Can we have some lines, please? Oh, he's miles off. He's offside. He is offside. Whew, okay. Okay. And breathe. And breathe. Alright, come on, Chelsea. 3-1. End it there. Mudryk goal would be nice. Come on, Chelsea. Thiago Silva playing with fire. He's like the Hunger Games second book. He's catching fire. That was shit. How many people are in here? I want to know how many people heard that terrible joke. 6 people, thank God. Only 6 people. Could have been worse. I mean, he's just absolutely floored him, to be fair. Well done, Raheem Sterling. He's holding his willy. Don't know why. Kick it out. He could get booked for that. What are you trying? They just tried a halfway line goal. Not even close. He should have just let that bounce out and just laughed at him. You're getting desperate now. Okay, why are we playing it back to Sanchez when we're 2-1 down in the 82nd minute? Oh, 2-1 up, sorry, in the 82nd minute. Do not throw away stupid chances. Postecoglou has them pressing like machines, like animals. Do not try that shit. These guys play with my heart. Yeah, it's ridiculous. If I want to burn calories, I'll go for a run, not watch Chelsea play football, man. Mudryk, come on, son. Right, turn on the afterburners. Come on. Couple ball rolls, some step overs, some nice fancy footwork. Cross blocked. Wins the foul. Wins the foul. He got the ball. Referee's playing advantage. Mudryk still down. It is a foul. He's hobbling back up. Ball's out wide to Raheem Sterling. We can just keep recycling the ball until the perfect pass presents itself. There's no need to rush it. Try and get another player sent off. Why not? Do we? I'm embarrassed. True. Come on, Chelsea. Balls into Caicedo. Caicedo. Reece James is not Reece James. Malo Gusto's free on the right hand side. Plays it to Malo Gusto. Sterling springs the run. Through ball attempt. Cleared by the defender back to Vicario. And Vicario just boots it away. Hip Hop Head 1. Fun name. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Wow, what a game that will be. West Ham, Nottingham Forest. Again, stinkers. Chelsea, Man City. Oh. We are so bad. Why are we being pressured by 9 men? I know. Again, outclassed. Do 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 do. Their defenders are really calm on the ball, whereas ours look a bit more panicked. I guess they've got nothing to lose. They're already 2-1 down. They're down to 9 men. If they lose, that they can use that as an excuse. If we draw or even lose this game, there's no excuse. Manager different. This is why I missed Tuchel. He would have eaten the Chelsea 11 alive if they back passed this moment. Yeah, true. He would have sprinted down the pitch and probably punched the goalkeeper or something. Or he would have started like screaming something in German at him that couldn't be translated because it would be a war crime. He finds Emerson Royale. Holds his hand. Malo Gusto shoves him over and referee calls a free kick. That is actually quite cynical from Gusto. What is he doing there? There's no need to do that. There's no need to do that. Bruh. What is Malo Gusto doing? Alright, come on, Chelsea. Cross comes in. Oh my god. What are we doing? Who was that? Number 30, completely unmarked. Bentancur runs into Sanchez, nearly dies in the process. 86 minutes gone. We are lucky to still be 2-1 up. Chelsea with the ball here. Cole Palmer. Malo Gusto's making a run. He's got the ball. Cole Palmer is just absolutely tearing up the Spurs defence. Nice cross. Goes over the bar. Chelsea corner. Big stretch. Or a double chin for you. 87th minute. Here we go. Come on, Chelsea. Played out to Caicedo. Caicedo finds Palmer. Raheem Sterling. Gallagher made the run. Didn't play him through, though, and just runs into 3 Tottenham players instead. Warrior player. Don't let him foul. Don't foul. There we go. Good play. He was searching for the foul. He was waiting for the foul. We didn't give it to him, and now we've got the possession back. That's exactly what we need to do. Spurs players are pressing like their lives depend on it, which they probably do. That's a foul, ref. So we got advantage. To slow down the game, they're pressing like maniacs. Nice ball in behind for Mudryk, but Vicario's there. Ooh! Ooh, what's happened here? Is Mudryk going to get sent off? What's going to happen here? Is that a Mudryk yellow card? Mudryk yellow card, okay. Was it just coming together? What was it? Bloody hell, why is he acting like that? He does like a backflip on the ground. No, it's just a collision. He's acted like he's been shot. He's literally spun in midair. It was just like, yeah. Why is he acting like that? These Spurs players are a bunch of bitches, man. On comes Ugachukwu for Raheem Sterling, apparently. Spurs keep... did he kick Vicaris's thing? He kicked him in his thigh. Spurs keep... keeper has been on top of the through balls. Yeah, true. He's been very quick off his line. Even the keeper is flopping. Yeah, he looked like a salmon. Keep the content. Nice stream. I'm sick of the game going going to bed. Shout out from Sweden. Shout out Sweden. I'd also love to visit Sweden. It's a beautiful country. I quite like Scandinavia. I tried learning Norwegian. It's not Swedish, but I did try learning Norwegian, and it is a very interesting language to say the least. But lovely place. I'd love to visit there. Of course, PewDiePie's from Sweden, so great country. But yeah, I'd love to visit. I quite like that whole area. I quite like Scandinavia. But yeah. Off comes Raheem Sterling finally for Ugachukwu. 9 minutes added on. 9 minutes added on. Do 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 do. Just the ball here. Malagusto on the right hand side. We just need to hold possession here. This will be a turning point for Spurs. They're going to suffer a lot, like if they lose here. I mean, they've lost Van de Ven to injury. He was probably their best centre back. That's a foul from Cole Palmer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Spurs players are getting a bit tetchy. But yeah, they have lost Van de Ven. I think they just lost their heads. I mean, 2 red cards. Yeah, it's quite touchy from Spurs players right now. Another cross into the box. Chelsea win the header. His header back in. Dyer. Son takes it down. Wow. Ball bouncing in the box. Just cleared away by a Chelsea player. If that found a Spurs player's boot, that would have been 2-2 with 92 minutes played. 7 minutes to go. It's still 2-1 Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea win the ball back, but just run out of the field. Sorry. It's not really that handy, is it? Ball headed down to Bentancur. Bissouma into Højbjerg. Finds Bentancur. Malagusto cleared the ball. Madison is out as well. He was subbed out. I don't know if he was I don't know. I don't think he was injured. I think he was just subbed off as a defensive change because they lost 2 defenders basically, so Madison had to come off. Spurs were heavily dependent on Madison as their only creative outlet. They're done for. Add that to the best centre back gone. Breathe, lads. We've done it. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Still 7 minutes, 6 minutes to go. Is Madison out injured? I thought he just came off early. Oh, we've scored. Never mind. Never mind. Yes, we've done it. I was just going to check if Madison's done it, but Jackson scored. Mudryk. And the ball. Is that 3-1? That's perfect. Well, Son's got the ball here in the box. Good save by Sanchez. But yeah, it's 3-1. Chelsea have won. Let's go. That's huge. Welcome to the club. 87, Mikhailo Mudryk on my left wing in FIFA. Let's go. Big 3 points on the table as well. That brings us up to 11th, I think. Gallagher finds Jackson again. Perfect. Brilliant. Great goal. Well worked goal. I'm just watching Pochettino here. Never in doubt. Is Jackie scoring a brace? He has scored a brace. 2 good chances. Managed to put them away. Could have had more. Could have had way more goals. But he took the ones that mattered. Yeah, he should have more than a hat-trick. He should have a hat-trick already. Vicario should have really got a hand to that. Just flapped at it. Good finish. Jackson doing the old Rashford. And Postecoglou, I think that's like his first home defeat in like 70, 80 games. These Spurs players are diving like professional. They're diving like Tom Daly. That's true. Someone in the group just said, "How did Jackson score 2 goals, but it's still been the worst player on the pitch?" That's true. He's not had a very good game, but he's still got 2 goals. And that's the important thing, though. At the end of the day, that's part of my belief. You know, we can play terribly, but if we score and we win games, then it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If you play horribly, but you score 2 goals, at the end of the day, does it really matter? Hattie, does he get a hat trick? No way. Ugachuka's got a yellow card. Has he got a hat trick? I haven't seen it yet. They've still got it. Was 90. It's back to into the 96th minute. They got a free kick here. Bentancur. We need to be careful with these second headers. Has there been a hat trick? I don't know. I didn't see a hat trick when I looked at my phone. I was so close to betting on Nico. I was going to do a bet builder. And I usually do a lot of fouls. I would have been a millionaire. Every player has committed a foul at least once. There's been many shots on target as well. And cards. And corners. The one game, eh? That's how it works. Bro, the goalkeeper sat down before the shot. Okay. Gallagher. Palmer. Oh, what a ball. Cole Palmer. Nicholas Jackson. Hat-trick. Well done. Well done. Sue. And the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium goes mild. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm happy I am surprised. Great performance. We could have got these goals a bit earlier into the second half. It's been a bit tetchy for the past half an hour, but nice that we finally got the goals. I said it would have been nicer to get these goals earlier on, so my heart could have been a little more calm. But we'll build from this, hopefully. Going up against Manchester City next week on Sunday. It's good to go into that game scoring 4 goals. Postecoglou's not too happy. He's doing a bit of this. So, 1 minute to go. Can Spurs make a dramatic 4-goal comeback in the next 60 seconds? Potentially. It is Sanchez in net. I wouldn't count it out. First hat-trick for Chelsea. Against Spurs of all teams. That's brilliant. Sanchez on the ball. I said, here we go. Spurs comeback. We won. I mean, we're 4-1 up in the 98th minute. Mudryk. Look at that pace from Mudryk, man. Oh, sets up Jackson. Jackson blasts it over the bar. He could have had 4 goals, but just blasts it over the bar. Robbed Mudryk of an assist there. Šeško would have scored that. Nah, come on, Jackson. Very proud of him today. 3 goals. That's good. That's all time. Great game. Great game. A very fun game to watch. Full of mayhem, full of character. Where's Postecoglou? Postecoglou handshake, embraces Pochettino. Gentleman, as I said, when we can't hear him, he looks like a mafia boss. We can hear him though, so he sounds very nice. He sounds like a nice person. But I think the boys played well. We played well in moments. There was definitely moments in the second half where, for the first half hour, for the first 35 minutes of the second half, we didn't play like a team that playing against 9 men. Spurs were getting a lot of. I mean, they scored. It was a very tight offside against Eric Dyer, but very close game. In moments, but we did manage to get the goal to the end of the game just to seal the deal. We got all 3 points. It's very important. So look where we're on the table now. In the table, we've gone all the way up to 10th. Okay, brilliant. 10th. So now we're at 10th. We're a point behind Brentford, 3 points behind Man United and Brighton. 5 behind Newcastle, 7 Aston Villa, 9 behind Liverpool and Arsenal, 11 behind Tottenham and Man City's. Let's not even talk about Man City. That's just embarrassing, really. But that's that. Fantastic game. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm not going to leave just yet, but I'm just saying thank you all so much for joining me for yet another watch along. I will be doing as many of these as I can. It's been a lot of fun. Let's have a look. I think I love the Madrid got mad that Jackson didn't score. True, he robbed him of an assist. I would be mad too. I should be scoring those. Yeah, Jackson's still crap. Denied Mudryk an assist. Mudryk looked angry. I said I would be angry as well. That's the end of that. Let me just end that timer there. Tools, scripts, and reset. Close. In fact, I'll just hide that timer. No, that's the chat. Wrong thing to hide, you idiot. There we go. Brilliant. So, yeah, I think Jackson can still definitely improve on some areas of his game. He's got a lot of work to do in terms of his decision-making. He has got a hat-trick in this game. He could have had 4 goals. Very good. That's going to be a massive boost to his confidence. Very happy to see that happen for him. Mudryk came on. He looked obviously quick. His decision-making at times was a bit iffy. He could definitely work on that going forwards, but he's still getting used to playing regular minutes. I mean, he didn't start. I think if he had started, it would have been a different story from the get-go. But as I said, pretty great. That's a very good performance from Chelsea. At the end of the day, winning is all that matters. Ancrion Jackson, I'm not too sure what that means. Yeah, it's something to build off of. A game like that, a 4-1 game like that, even if they are down to 9 men, and even if their best centre back went off injured and all that kind of stuff, and they took off their strongest attackers. After 10th, we are back, lads. Yes, back into the top half of the table. Using when it matters, we always show up. Yep, it does. Well, let's say that we have failed to show up when it really matters in quite a few games recently. But an important game against Spurs at White Hart Lane. Shite Hart Lane, as I like to call it, 3 points lane, but we take those. I'm happy for that result. I'm very happy for that result. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to end it there. There's not really too much I can talk about, really. Everything I want to talk about, we saw in the game. Our forward attacking IQ is worrying. Yes, I agree, especially when you got players like Raheem Sterling, who in theory should be bringing our TQT another W stream. Sleep well tonight. Thanks so much. See you later, man. We killed Spurs momentum. Yeah, I mean, I said they went down to how many men? 10 men? No, 9 men. So yeah, definitely something that they could certainly work on. But listen, Spurs, they tried their best, but when you're playing against the mighty Moises Caicedo in the midfield, you're never going to win that battle. So yeah, quite happy with that result. It'd be nice to see. It'd be nice to see Mudryk start against not Newcastle, against Manchester City. It'd be interesting to see how he does against someone like would Kyle Walker start that game? That'd be quite an interesting pace versus pace. I'd quite like to see that battle, but we'll see how it goes. I'll see if I can move this up slightly. There we go. Interesting. I cut my hand the other day. It's really quite painful. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it. I cut my hand all the way up, actually. I've got a puppy. And he's right rough. Tottenham in the mud. London is blue. That is true. Proper Chelsea. Tottenham are in the mud. In the mud. I'm not too sure what to say now. Quite blown away by that result. Looking forward to the next game, of course. Now we are. We can definitely build on that. Just trying to think of the injuries we picked up. Don't think we picked up too many injuries. Enzo Fernandez came off, but it looked like more of a knock than anything. And Ugachukwu came on, picked up a yellow card, but he played fairly well. Ange Postecoglou, he's a great manager. And listen, there's only so much you can do when you go down to 9 men and you lose. As I said, you lose your best centre-back in Van der Ven. Vicario picked up an injury, although he stayed playing. Interesting. I mean, it's fairly poetic. Pochettino returns to Tottenham Hotspur and he beats them 4-1 quite handedly. So it's a nice result. And Postecoglou once again beaten by the mighty Chelsea. Actually, I'm lying. We've never played them before. Before in our lives. But as I said, interesting results. There'll be many discussions held about this game for the years to come. I don't think it was as scrappy as the Battle of the Bridge, because for the Battle of the Bridge, it was literally, that was Tottenham's title dreams towards the end of the season, and it allowed Leicester to then win the league. And that game was very, very tetchy. I mean, this game was quite tetchy, but that game back then, that was insane. There was players on the field. Pochettino got on the field, tried to break up fights between Willian and I want to say the left back. What was his name? Yeah, what was his name? Danny Rose. I think that was his name. Danny Rose. He started a fight between them two. That was an interesting game. I'd actually quite like to do a video going over the Battle of the Bridge, just telling the full story. That'd be quite an interesting video. Maybe like a little side project. Maybe even just a YouTube short. But we'll see how it goes. Chelsea, come on, Chelsea. Blue hearts. Blue hearts. Chelsea in my heart for sure. But yeah, let me know in the live chat if there's anything you want to discuss. What kind of teams, what kind of players you'd like to start against Manchester City. Let me know. Lots of interactions going on in the live chat. It's great to see. 20 people in here now. That's great. Hello everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure to like the stream before you leave. It's going great. I had a very fun stream. Lots of blue hearts in the chat. It's fantastic. Battle of the Bridge video would go crazy. It would. I've been looking into that game actually. I researched it quite a lot when I was doing my Mauricio Pochettino breakdown, and that was quite an interesting game to analyze because there was just so much happening and it meant so much. Tottenham high defensive line with 9 was suicidal. True, but it kept us quiet for a good majority of the time. A lot of the time, either Raheem Sterling or Nicholas Jackson was offside, so it did work for a while. But once we started to get the rhythm and we started to figure them out, then we realised what we needed to do was just we needed to keep passing around the back, get it to Cole Palmer, and then Cole Palmer would launch a ball forward and try to join, but it was looped on repeat. Did you try to join the other stream? Because there were 2 streams going. I had one at the very start. The OGs of the stream will know, but I had some Wi-Fi issues, and I've actually had to put in a new Ethernet cable. It was that bad. But yeah, that's probably my fault. I probably should have tried to find a better way to shut down the other stream. But I'm glad everyone was able to join. I'm glad you all enjoyed the stream. I'm glad everyone's going to be going to bed happy and relaxed and jubilant that we are now walking away with all 3 points against the stinky Spurs. So I think I'm going to end it on a high. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been the Quick Take, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.